Hey guys, so this is going to be a video where I kind of talk about why I'm so frustrated or why I have been frustrated and what has happened in the past 12 hours of my life. I'm recording this on Kevin's tablet, so if it looks a little funny, I don't know how this, is going to come out. So I hope it's okay. God, I hope it's okay, so I can at least explain to you guys what's going on and why you're not getting videos. If for those of you who don't give a shit and don't want to hear my long spiel about what went down or anything like that, basically the gist of it is I do not believe that I'm going to be able to get the reactions for Fear the Walking Dead, the episode that aired last night, or my next Daredevil reaction out. Which actually is kind of funny because at the beginning of my Daredevil reaction that I shot last night, I basically said, surprise, I'm going to be doing every single episode because so many people wanted me to do every single episode, and it turned out that I probably can't even use the reaction footage that I shot, so surprise, I will be doing every single episode except for episode 2, apparently. Anyway, okay, so what happened last night is I set up, I watched Daredevil before, and, recorded that reaction. And then I recorded Fear the Walking Dead right after that, and with Kevin. And basically, so it was just a long night, even before I started having technical issues. But I recorded and everything was fine. Everything was how I normally record things and, whatever. And then I was really determined to get the Fear of the Walking Dead reaction out last night. The past few times we have not been able to do it the night of because of the fact that we just haven't had, things have just been crazy in our lives lately, and with Kevin's work and whatever, he's not around on Sunday nights, we can't record on Sunday nights, then we can't upload it on Sunday night. But I was like, I'm gonna do it, I don't care how tired I am, how long it's gonna take, whatever. So we watch it live, and I had to screen record the episode to do picture-in-picture. Well, if you've followed me long enough and you know my channel enough, you know that when I screen record, that my internet is just really, really shitty for where we moved. I can't even tell you guys how shitty my internet is. We've switched providers, we've had technicians here. We've lived here since May, and we've had technicians here. I think they know me by name. When I call, they have my number stored, and they're like, that's the lady that really wants. I didn't have internet all Comic-Con weekend, horrible, and things like that, and it just, anyway. So sometimes it's just really slow, sometimes it just cuts out. So I started screen recording the episode, and then it just, on my laptop, cut out, completely, done. And then it would fuck up the whole thing, and then anyway, long story short, I had to do it 4 times until I got it right. At this point, it was pretty late, but it wasn't that late, and I was like, okay, I'm still gonna do it, and I was like, maybe I'll make some coffee, and I'll just sit here, and I will edit, because I really want to get this out tonight. So I go to upload the reaction portion of the program from my phone, and I put it into my video editor, and it just has bad audio. I don't know if that's the best way to put it. I guess basically you can barely hear us or me, and there's white noise on top of it, a lot of, I don't know how else to explain it, kind of like white noise on top of it. And so you can't hear anything. You can't hear anything. You can't hear what I'm saying. Even if I put the volume way up, you're just hearing more white noise and not really me. And I'm like, what the And at that point, I was close to a breakdown. Now, I've just been having kind of a rough life lately in general, and that was like, I was done. Like, I was so done screen recording a million times. And then I was even more done about this bullshit of, guys, oh my God, I can't even tell you, like, how frustrated I was. So, there were tears. I'll just leave it at that. Like, I was really upset. Okay, so I, started Googling, and I'm like, what the fuck happened to my video, and whatever. And it was all of the videos, like, for Daredevil and Fear the Walking Dead was split into quite a few videos because I don't record during the commercial breaks, I cut and whatever. Anyway, so I was like, what the f is this? And, I Google and everybody's like, your microphone was covered up, and that is not what it was. Just in case you guys were wondering, that's not what it was. So I was like, okay, what the fuck is going on? So eventually I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go on Apple Chat, because I record with my phone, my iPhone, and I was like, okay, let me know what's going on. And I was online with Apple Chat for 6 hours. 6 fucking hours. And can I tell you that the problem is still not fixed? So, that's great. So basically, I don't really want to get into it. I want to slightly get into it in case one of you watching this video will miraculously know how to fix my fucking camera on my phone. Now, it's the actual iPhone camera. It is not any other, like, I can take a Snapchat, like I tested in all my other, like, apps and stuff, and I can take a Snapchat and the sound playback's fine. But they walked me through all of this bullshit. I had to, like, reset my settings and then I literally reset to, like, factory settings at one point, and I had to back up all my shit and, like, get it back on, like, okay, so it was, like, really frustrating. And I had to use all my apps and just reset everything, which is, like, it's fine, but when it's, like, 3 a.m., you're not really okay with doing all of that bullshit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway, so, and every single time they were like, okay, do this, and then get back on the chat, and then I would talk to a different person. I had to explain the whole scenario over again, and it was, like, so fucking annoying. I can't tell you. Oh my God. Okay, so, eventually I passed out around 4 a.m. It's about that time. Little past, because I remember hitting the 4 a.m. mark, and then I was, like, just passed out. Okay, so 4 a.m., passed out. And I woke up at 6:30, because, like, Kevin came home from PT. And I was like, oh, well, all right, I'm up. And then I got back on Apple Chat, and I was like, okay, nothing worked. Somebody help me. And, oh my God. So basically, I talked to them for another couple hours this morning, and then they were like, well, I don't really know what's wrong. Oh, great, thanks. So then they said, you're basically going to have to get, like, it fixed. And I'm like, I don't understand why I have to get it fixed, because the other, like, it works fine on, like, my other, but anyway, so they're like, you need to take it to an Apple store. Just like I talked to you guys a little bit before about the fact that I have no internet because I live in the middle of bumblefuck America right now. I also am not close to a fucking Apple store. So they said you can either go to an Apple store or you can send in your phone to us, and they said we will diagnose and fix the problem and then send it back to you in 3 to 5 days after fixing it. So in total, that could be a week. It could be longer than a week. Are you kidding? Oh, and, like, I know it's not their fault, and I'm never snippy with people, like, online, or, like, whenever you're dealing with customer service, because, like, they deal with obnoxious people all day that are really angry, and I just don't want to do that to anybody who's just trying to make a living. However, like, at that point I was, like, cursing to myself. I was like, what the fuck, why? Okay, so I can't be without my phone for a week or over a week. I don't know if you guys can. It's not gonna happen for me. And you guys wouldn't get videos for that, like, oh my god. So I basically was like, fine, I guess I'll just go to the nearest Apple store. So the nearest Apple store is an hour and 45 minutes away. It was actually closer than I thought it was going to be completely honest. So I have an appointment at like 1 something. So after I upload this, hopefully I'm just going to head out in my car and go to this Apple store. And I swear, if they're like, I don't know, I'm gonna like lose my shit. And they're gonna be like, oh my god, if they say they have to keep it overnight, like I don't wanna drive 2 hours or close to 2 hours, like, and just, oh my god. Okay, so that's basically where I'm at right now. And I'm gonna upload this video and hopefully just let you guys know that Fear the Walking Dead, this last episode, and Daredevil episode 2 is probably just, I don't even know. If you guys have any ideas of how to even fix the videos that I already have, they are on my laptop and like ready to go, except you can't hear anything. You know, just let me know. But I really tried a lot of shit, so I don't know if there's anything. I'm a little technologically challenged, but I do know the basics, and it just, anyway. I'm beyond frustrated. I don't want to. I've had a really rough few weeks. I'll leave it at that. And when things like this happen, it just sends you over the edge. It really does. It just makes you so upset because you just want. I just want to get videos out for you guys. I really want to help you guys out, or I don't know how it helps you out, but like, I just want to get these videos out for you guys. And the fact that I just can't, and literally in my life lately, little by little, everything has been going wrong, and I'm just really, really upset about the whole thing. And so hopefully this video goes up and there's sound and all that bullshit. So hopefully you guys will see it very soon. But yeah, anyway, so granted, let me just be clear, I'm very glad that this happened with like this episode of Fear the Walking Dead, because like, no offense to anybody who liked it, like nothing happened. So, you know, I was kind of okay with that. And I thought my Daredevil reaction was good, but you know, what are you gonna do? At least this didn't happen at like the Walking Dead premiere. Could you imagine? I would have literally, it would have been a video of me trying to explain this while I was on a ball on the floor, like crying my eyes out. Like I would have just been so upset about that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. It was a very long video. Thank you for those of you who have actually listened to everything. I just wanted to vent and let you guys know what was going on. I love you all. I will see you next time.